And what's going on, guys? Straw Hat Brian. I'm back again here to deliver my One Piece chapter 898 review for you guys. It is out. If you haven't read it yet, bro, what are you doing with your life? So, cover page, we gotta talk about that cover page. So we back on the new Giant Pirates, and they got a navigator, and his name is Rhodey, and he kind of looks like the first member of Buggy the Clown crew that Zoro fought. I think he was like, he had like the knives, and he had like one eye covered, and then he was like rolling on a ball or whatever. But that's the guy I'm talking about. But anyway, kind of looks like that guy, just a giant character. So I feel like now Oda is like recycling like some of these looks for some of these characters. I don't know, I'm peeping it. But anyway, again, good for the Giant Pirates. This cover story is kind of boring, and I'm hoping that the next cover story arc gets way better, because I honestly don't know what else to say. Like, good for you, Hydrogen. Like, you're doing things out here, man. Really. What? I don't know. You're just acquiring new members, and you quit. Quit as boss. Although we already knew that. But I felt like Oda just needed to explain that again. Anyway, so on to the actual chapter, because bro, this chapter is probably the chapter many Vinsmoke fans have been waiting for, and we're going to talk about it, because man, I was waiting so long from the beginning of Whole Cake On, for even before the mentioning that Sanji had a family and siblings. I was like, my dude, I need to know what's up with the what's up. Like, who are these guys? What are their abilities? And like, what is their strength levels? So we're going to start off talking about the chapter. So the chapter rolls out. The Big Mom Pirates, they're firing, bullets, all their ammunition, using all their weaponry against the Vinsmoke children. And they can't even penetrate their exoskeleton. Like, the bullets can't even penetrate their exoskeleton. So they're immune to firearms. So all that was for naught. And Ichiji tells Sanji, like, listen, man, like, you need to take Luffy and you need to dip, because it's about to get real, and y'all is just in the way. You need to take that wounded guy and go. And what I'm wondering is Judge being around, because Judge has been KO'd, been taken out of the picture so far ever since Big Mom hit him with that one technique. I can't recall right now, but she hit him with this crazy technique, dropped him in one blow, and it's been over for Judge ever since. Now, I don't think Judge is dead, but we all know Judge has been gone for pretty much since that happened. So I'm wondering, Judge being around or being conscious, does that affect them? Like, of course he gives the order and they have to carry out the order until it's done. But like, I'm also wondering if him being conscious plays a role. Like, if he's asleep, they're just free to just do whatever they want. Like, they don't have to like just beckon to his whim. So, and it seems like now that they actually gain some sort of emotion, but some sort of emotion in a way where they kind of have a sense of pride and a sense of joy in helping these Straw Hats escape, but also doing it in a way where it's like, yo, we get to, kick some tail and really like get the people who've been trying to get us. And we've been trying to get them from the beginning. And then they think they're going to pull one over on us. But like, nah, they got nothing coming. So the Vinsmoke family is out here getting it in, decimating these Big Mom members. And I feel like Ichiji and Niji and Yonji, but I feel like Yonji was kind of already there. Now they have a change of heart for Sanji. I feel like now, not even like a 100% change of heart, but I feel like now it's like they can respect Sanji. He may not have grown up as their equal, but now I feel like they can look at him as equals. So, chapter moves on. Smoothie, she gives the order to chase the Thousand Sunny and tells the rest of the Big Mom Pirates, like, don't be fooled, don't worry about this. This is where we have to go. and this is who we have to fight. Nami is wondering whether the Vinsmokes is on their side or whether they are on or they're enemies. And I'm like, come on. The answer is obvious. They try to help you out right now. They may not be friends. Like, they might come across, maybe cross paths, and they probably might have a fight or some kind of skirmish, but it might not be anything huge. I feel like after this, they might more so be an ally, because I think Luffy, once he would hear the history of the Germa 66, and maybe if that ties in with the Ancient Kingdom, and maybe with the fall of the Ancient Kingdom, that would perfectly line up with Luffy's goals and be like, yo, we share the same purpose. Why not help each other out? Interested in that. That's just, food for thought. So we move on, and Sanji, he radios in on that Den Mushi boy. And you know what he tells him? He's like, yo, bro, I'm on my way to the harbor. I need y'all to come meet me, papa. So they on their way. They was like, bet. This is the moment we've waited for. This is the moment that we've all waited for. Everything is coming full circle. Almost, because we still got some loose end ties up that need to be tied up. But maybe that might get wrapped up fully in another return arc to Whole Cake or an Elbaf, because as we know, Big Mom has history rooted in Elbaf. So we just have to wait and see. So chapter moves on. Brûlée, she reveals to the fact that Luffy beat Dogtooth, and that Dogtooth has now suffered his first defeat ever, and can't none of the Big Mom pirate members believe it. But I'm wondering, still about his face, because Brûlée wasn't there, and I don't know if she saw his face, but it's like, does she know about his face? Because I feel like if you're around his age, you should be able to know what his face looks like. And we don't know who was born first, the sons or the daughter. So until all that gets revealed in SBS or a One Piece data book, we may not know yet. So, again, because, I don't want to go off on a tangent. So, Dogtooth lost to Luffy. Everybody's kind of in shock. But what does that mean for the Big Mom Pirates? And what does that mean for Dogtooth at this point? Because does Katakuri now leave the Big Mom Pirates? Does Katakuri now stay and try to train, and then we get a Luffy Katakuri Part 2 in the future, which I don't think many people really want to see, but some people are probably dying to see. So I'm probably one of those people who would want to see it, but I wouldn't want it to be as drawn out as this fight. I would want it to be epic but short, if that came to be. And we all kind of think that it's going in that light. I think it's going in that light. We're going to get a Katakuri versus Luffy round 2. But again, I'm wondering, would Katakuri, would this mean death for Katakuri because Katakuri lost? Does that mean now there's a stain on the Big Mom title? So we don't know what happens if they lose. We don't know if there's a consequence for that. I think there might be, and I think Katakuri might leave and take the route that Lola did, and we might get a Lola, Pudding, Katakuri crew going on kind of thing. And it seems like that everybody cares for Katakuri. But I'm wondering if everybody's going to feel that same way once they see his face. I'm not sure. So, move on to chapter. Vinsmoke's siblings, they are demolishing the Big Mom Pirates. They are straight up, they showing their techniques. You get each panel with each Vinsmoke children. So you get Ichiji, he gets his moment. You know what I mean? He uses his sparking Valkyrie. You know what I mean? You get Yonji, he uses his wind powers or whatever, and then you see Niji, he uses his Tachyon blader and straight up demolishing. They're just taking out people, and they're taking out generals, and they're showing the readers, us, that they are a force to be reckoned with. They're not just these pushovers that we were just when they were going to get assassinated, and Judge was kind of painting them in a horrible light because he was crying and he was girling, but they didn't have any emotions and they was cool with it. They was like, yo, we're going to check, this is how it's going to be. But now I feel like they're not all right with yo, we was about to get checked just now. They was really going to kill us. Hold up, pause, we about to start decimating your crew, we about to decimate your squad, and we about to leave a huge stain on your title that is known as a Yonko, Big Mom. And I don't think that this is the end for the Vinsmoke children. I don't think so. And I like that each of them had a moment with Sanji. So they all kind of like, it gave me that Final Fantasy VII Advent Children feels when all the members, Tifa and all them was like sending Cloud up to attack Sephiroth and whatever, and everything was all cool, and everybody gave their like little cool final words and last thoughts. So that was kind of what was going on here. Everyone was basically empowering Sanji with words and telling him like, yo, you just need to keep on moving. You're moving too slow. You're going to get wrecked if you keep moving that slow. Like, you need to get out of here. This is not a place for you, bro. So they are like literally protecting Sanji, but doing it in a way where it's like they're still themselves. They're not 360 change of heart, oh my god, like, Sanji, thank you. They're not that like outright like that. They're just like, yo, we're gonna say thank you, but this is our own way of doing it. And I really like that about the Vinsmoke children. I love them as characters. They're like a set of 4 Vegetas, but like not as so toned up as Vegeta is, because Vegeta is on 100. These guys are all like at a decent like 35, 40. You know what I mean? Like, Vegeta's turned all the way up at all times. So chapter then moves on. We got Luffy and Sanji. They reach the harbor, and what is to happen next? Well, I don't think that the Vinsmoke children are gonna perish in this battle. I don't think that they're using their lives as sacrificial pawns. I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think they don't plan on doing that at all. I think they plan on demolishing as many of the forces as possible, because they have their whole kingdom with them. So Judge is not here. So Ichiji is in full command. So this dude is probably smart enough to be like, yo, we about to decimate as many as we can, and then we about to hightail out of here. But after we've left our mark, because obviously they've shown that this is just 4 of them together. And I can see if Sanji goes back to be like, yo, I can't leave my family, dog. I'm not going to leave them there. Like, if we're going to get it in, we're going to get it in. I could see that happening, because Sanji is just that kind of guy. He's just that nice of a fellow. So that's what I believe is going to happen next. We still don't know about the rest of the other members in this arc. So characters such as, we don't know Peckham's fate. We don't know the Sun Pirate's fate. We don't know Pound's fate. We're not really 100% sure about Pedro's fate, because everything hasn't been wrapped up yet. So we still got a lot to go. So chapter 900, I can guarantee, is going to be fly. Mark my words. This chapter, I'm going to rate this chapter 5 out of 5. But chapter 900 has to be popping. Like, I just feel it. I feel like every 100 chapters, I feel like Oda just does something amazing. I'm going to have to do some research, and maybe I can make a video on that. It's my idea. Nobody take that. Just play. Straw Hat Brian signing out. You guys have a wonderful evening. Please like, share, subscribe.